Why, you can see me?
Wait, were you on?
Why are you laughing? Because you can see me?
No,
Okay.
I figure out how,
Because I'm broadcasting. I'm on now. All you have to do is click live. If you don't follow my channel, that's your... You did that to yourself, bro.
I did.
I can't
See your
say...
face on, like, what's it called? I see your thing, People's Poet.
You can't hear me?
I'm trying to find it, hold on. I'm gonna on YouTube, hold on.
All you have to do is double click one of my videos and go to my channel. It says People's Poet, and then click that.
I tried, hold on, I reset it.
Okay, it took a while. It reset down, so it says I'm on air, so... You know how these things go. It takes forever when you're using People Media.
Oh, I see you. Go again. Oh, I see you. I liked.
Yeah. This, what? I look horrible. That's why I have a potted... I'm using for a hat, because I have no hats. Like, I keep begging your sister to buy me a hat, but she doesn't. She forgets. Because, like, she destroyed my favorite hat.
Oh, you do Knuckle World.
I'm wearing a fabric pot. You know those little mini, like, 2-gallon fabric pots?
Yeah.
I stuck a few of those in the washing machine, and then they have a little drawstrip tie, and so I just wear them as hats. The only problem is, in the wintertime, they're great. They keep your head warm. But in the summertime around here, they get really hot. Here's my problem. Okay, look at. I want to throw this out there since I'm on video, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. My game is so glitched, and it sucks, because I didn't really install that many mods. Right? I didn't figure that it was going to be a crisis. So during the whole reinstallation... I only installed the simple mods. I was very careful. And what kind of pisses me off is in Nuka World, and I'll just go there now. I think it's the Dry Rock Gulch quests with the zombie magician guy that, like, he poisons the whole area, so when you're walking around... Okay, right. Okay, my game's damn glitched. So even though I'm supposed to go meet him up top and, like, surprise him, that never happens. Like, there's a critical situation where... So I don't know if it's because I'm still not doing it right. I beat this part twice. Huh?
What do you do first of all?
Well, you have to hack something, I thought, and then you go outside or inside that area, the back rooms. Like, seriously, that's a class. This is a back rooms, although it's a sewer-looking back rooms. And what ends up happening is I believe you're supposed to go down there. You're supposed to deactivate something. You're supposed to go to a second location. If you do it in time, you deactivate that. And once you do that, he pretty much has no way to keep turning on the poison.
You have to go in the elevator in the main castle.
Okay, well, that's why I'm heading there anyways, and I figured it wouldn't hurt to shoot a video. Well, I got followers that are like, they don't know what the hell I am, so it's like...
Dry Rock Gold is the wrong area.
Oh. Oh, yeah, it's Kitty Kingdom. You're right, Kitty Kingdom.
Yeah.
That's where they got all those damn zombies.
Yeah.
I went through there twice, and then... Yeah, well, it's a longer... Like, I'm kind of dazzled right now, because I hate being in front of any cameras. I really do, because they steal your soul. It's like people assume so much based on so little. So you see what I'm saying? I can't stand cameras. What?
I'm scared of live stream, you know why?
Huh.
I don't know what to look, to be honest.
Well, that's just it. It's not for everybody, too.
I know.
It's weird.
Yeah.
So, okay, so it's in Kitty Kingdom, and,
Castle.
Okay, the castle. And even though...
You gotta go inside.
And even though you're not on audio, you could probably be heard by the recording, so just be careful. Watch yourself, okay? Don't get me doxxed. Like, don't start saying the N-word or something crazy. I doubt you will, but these days it's trigger bait, it's rage bait. It's so political. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's just trying to find a fight, you know. Okay.
What's called? That's alright.
Hold on, let me pop some meds really quick too.
Okay.
Whoops, god damn it, I did that. Oh yeah, so here's my guns really quick. That's my throat slicer, which is my favorite. I actually now focus. Well, what I do is I focused on. There's a thing that you could do called big leagues. Now, what people don't understand is you don't need a baseball bat. You could use the knife weapon, which does a critical strike damage. And if you use that knife weapon with the big leagues and you do a rushing strike, you can combine big leagues with there's like a yeah. Well, you combine that with strength, and I already have fully max strength. These are my charts, and this is all not hacked. I started with charisma, built up agility, and strength was the last one I went through for, and perception came sort of third. So I went charisma, intelligence, perception. If you start with charisma, I mean, everybody has opinions, but in Fallout 4, everything starts out about charisma. You could be the weakest person, but if your charisma's high, you could talk your way out of anything and then build your intelligence. Then go to perception. Yeah.
I just got my charisma all the way up and intelligence all the way up.
Nice. See, yeah, so what I do is when I jack somebody, I'll sneak, and when I see them, I'll do a quick rush, and then it will give me this crazy strike bonus. And you'll hear like a baseball hit. It's so tight. So, okay, anyways, here we are. Wait a minute. Hold on. Call it my ADHD. Yeah, so what I'm using is I have a thing called the Jonestown Welcome. It's the name of my gun. It's the 45 that's modified, so I use that as a base weapon. Then I have Liberty Sparks, which is basically a laser Gatling that has a core. Hold on, I'm trying to explain it. And then Professor Snipe.
You should go to your settings in YouTube.
Why?
You think delayed, like very delayed.
Yeah, that's normal. Because you're hearing it. Okay, listen. Your connection through the cell phone is faster than the recording being uploaded and then produced and then shot out there.
Can you do Twitch? It's a lot faster, in my opinion.
Well, let's put it this way. YouTube will hold on to live videos, and sometimes I use YouTube. I might try tinkering with Twitch, but, you know.
Twitch? Yeah, you don't play, so it's fine.
There can be if I'm on there. Watch, it'll be the same thing, bro. Because we're talking on the phone and then broadcasting, there'll be at least a 2-second delay.
Yeah, it's like 15-second delay or 10.
Yeah.
Worse.
This makes it look like my hair sticks out. It's weird. There we go. Alright, so anyways, thoughts being this. Okay, so here we are. Let's quit the dazzle. You know, we're aware of cameras and YouTube and all that shit. Yeah, I mean, no, there's a time and place for we could do a whole episode on, hey, it's so cool to stream and I could adjust these settings and, you know, right. But here we are, and where should I go? So you could watch me kind of...
The big castle.
The big castle? Okay. Where's that? Oh. People are like, he's using the jetpack. No!
You're going inside, okay?
Huh?
Go inside.
King's Court?
Yeah.
Okay. I did.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I might have beaten this area by getting to the end and then just planting the settlement flag, which I think corrupted it a little, but if I can get through this beginning, it might just reset it for me. Okay.
Yeah.
I went down in here, he got pissed, he locked the doors, there was a fight, I beat him, and then here we are.
You gotta go backstage.
Okay.
An elevator.
Yeah, what's stupid is, hold on, let me change my, Let me change my data and get this out of here. There, so that way I'm not being bothered by the tag. Because I'll sit there and be like, I gotta go back outside because I'm following the wrong quest. Alright, so backstage, here we are. Okay.
Elevator.
Elevator! Where are you little... Can't watch
The
my...
left side.
Left side! Let's get this son of a beeswax. Oh. Have I even been in here? Oh, wow! So okay, this is why I didn't pass this area yet, is these double doors, because I was on my stress meds, are so monotone looking that I didn't realize that you're supposed to go in here. Ha ha ha.
I didn't see that.
I didn't either. There's a damn recipe in here, there's all kinds of stuff.
I didn't see that recipe, I don't think.
I know. It's alright. Well, you know what? This is why I'll go in areas where I've been, and sometimes I'll find little secrets. Like I found this underwater area that I've never seen, and there was a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Right. So that's... Even after all these years, I still play this stupid game because I just love it.
I really hate my internet.
Really?
Well, at first Assassin's Creed, for like some of them, remember in the, what's it called?
Get to the point. We're live, son.
Sorry, I'm trying to think. Some games, loading takes forever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, not like, it stops like, couple and it stops.
Hey, listen to this, right? So I follow a lot of stuff. I listen to a lot of data, right? As someone with Asperger's, you know, I have a high IQ. I'm gonna research, right? All my YouTube channels, there's a lot of them that they talk about. There's conspiracies in Fallout, right? They're not really conspiracies, but they are. If you could see the camera, there's a mannequin conspiracy. And it's not a conspiracy. So the game designers said that the mannequins are alive, the gnomes are alive, and the teddy bears are alive. And what's creepy, I'll show you right here. Ready, folks? Here we go. So all over the game, when I walk through these doors, the bears are moving in slow motion, and so are the mannequins, and so are the gnomes. And when you catch them, like in this case, you'll come in and you'll find bears, teddy bears, and they're always doing some shit. Whoops, they're always doing some stuff. See, sleeping. This one, they look like mobsters. So you got a mobster, these are mobsters. They're role-playing something. These two are probably using drugs. They do bad things. Like there's drugs right here, and plus they're gambling while they're playing chess with money. So I don't know, there's possibilities there. So when you look at any of the mannequins or the bears, they're always up to something no good. Whether it's gambling or they're part of the mob, or they're like actually having sex, or they're doing something. I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
It's the funny right here. This one's getting a hairbrush. Look at that, man. That's so funny. He's getting a haircut, I guess. I'm not even gonna touch him because if I loot him, it will ruin the scenery. I have 1,000. Oh no! I touched it. Oh. I didn't want to ruin their little bear world. All right, fuck it. You guys are going with me. All right, game's over. Give me all the pieces. Screw you kids. Come on, let's go. Out of the pool. Out of the pool. You two, quit this fucking this. Gotta go. You, give me the paper. No. Ah! I hate it. There goes 20 seconds of my life I can't get back. Or 10, or whatever. I want to get a mod that disables the couch sit button. Right? My character never sits. So if that's the case, why do I need to, you know, like you're doing combat, you're fighting, and all of a sudden you're like, huh, and you actually sit down all of a sudden, you're like, oh, and you get shot. That's happened to me so many times. I swear, at least 35 times in the last 10 years. Easily.
Tablet.
Okay, so where do I go? Where's this back?
We go like we go backstage, go to the left.
Okay. I see an elevator, but I don't know where backstage is.
It's the elevator.
Oh, is it the elevator? Now see, the game is supposed to trigger the, it says it's not functioning. See? Doesn't function.
Wait, did you do the, what's it called? Thing?
Do you have to turn on the power first?
Like the
Uh-uh. What's the bombed area?
The bottom, like the bottom part,
I don't know what that means.
like below the Kitty Kingdom.
Oh, no, I guess. I don't know. Show me where that is.
Try to find it.
The bottom.
That's
The back
second
rooms?
story.
The back rooms.
Yes.
Those are called back rooms.
But it's underground.
Right, back rooms sometimes are underground.
Oh.
Well, it's one possibility. Like the tan ones you see online are mid-level back rooms. Cement-looking ones, like in Duke Nukem, has tons of back room, liminal spaces, places that look creepy because they're just really long. There's nothing there, but they lead to stuff. You know, yeah. Okay. Well, shit. Am I going in a retard circle? No, I'm not. Okay. Autism is no excuse for me to act retarded, right?
Yeah.
Well, then I'm not. That's the stupid part is I get in more trouble for the rumor of what I might do and not what I can do. And people expect me to be able to do a lot when I can't, and so it becomes this weird, like...
I'm gonna go.
Oh, okay, buddy.
Keep watching.
Alright, I love you.
Love you.
I'm not going to be on much longer, though, because I was going to get off pretty soon.
Okay, love you.
Alright, love you too. I'll talk to you later, man.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Ugh. I really cannot stand using Discord. Discord is just such a pain in my butt sometimes, I swear. Okay, so we've been in the back rooms. Why do I hear some stuff? I don't know if other people would rewind the video and hear that, but I hear this like shuffling right here. It's like, what the hell? Huh. Okay. Maybe I could figure out by myself. I could cheat and look up a YouTube video. I probably should. Maybe that would be like the thing. I've done it once before by myself. And that's the frustrating part. And then, oh. Let's see. I think it was near the roller coaster somewhere. I could backpack up, but the trigger for the code that runs the whole script for the games doing that doesn't seem to want to happen. So, I don't know. I think because I used Jetpack and then I made everybody settle there, even though the castle quest wasn't done, it could have broken my game. Which, might be the case here. Yeah. So I'm in King's Court. And this is all... Okay, so I've already been here too. So does King's Court attach to Underground? Or did I just go around the back? Yeah, I did. Okay. Shit. That sound right there was like, see? Can't I just cheat and come up here? See, like this? Okay. And what happens is because I used the backpack too early, then now the game is like, guess what? Screw you.
Would need the key.
See, so where... you know what? I got a better idea.
Only opens with a key.
Okay, Kitty Kingdom roof key. Let's do that. Okay. In Fallout 4, where is the Kitty Kingdom roof key located at? Go. It pauses. See, I thought so! Oswald's carrying it, and they make him invincible. So therefore, it's locked by the code and locked by the script, and it's locked by the storyline. So unless if I follow things by a certain path, it's just not going to happen no matter what. Oswald the Outrageous. Yeah, you need to advance the quest point where you access the roof. Right. Key locations. I know that. Hey. Oh, okay, so I still have to attack. God damn it. So I still have to... and what I did was I jumped in. Yeah, and I can't... I put a flagpole down, which is clever. So I thought the game might push it a little. It's like, nope, you suck. It's not secured. You need to handle this fool. Okay, damn it. So let's just do this the slightly easier way. Yes. Where is the entryway? Other players probably know. And I play all kinds of games too much, and I forgot. I keep thinking that I've got to drop and like loot right away because I'm going to be attacked by other Fortnite players, especially from this perspective. I'm like, oh look, we're falling. Here we go. Oh, look, it's another player. I better shoot him. I better get the green weapon. Wait, no, purple weapon. Oh wait, no. This is not that game. This is a whole different creature. I've played games since 1979. I'm 51 years old, so, and I've been playing all kinds of video games. And because I had some money, I guess, upbringing, then I got to explore all kinds of systems. Everything from VIC-20s to Intellivision to an Intellivision 128, Commodore 128. I had one of those. Ataris. I remember when the Nintendo first came out. I was actually in high school. It was 8th grade, 7th grade when Nintendo came out. So I was a little kid. Well, I'm a Gen Xer. This is all the algorithm is going to analyze this video. Google's going to be like, okay, for this loser that talks to himself while gaming and puts it on a YouTube channel that nobody watches. Yeah. Sure gosh. Yeah, I used to be a goth rocker too. I'm still a singer. I sing all the time. And I wear strange hats sometimes. And I have a beard, although I sometimes shave it if I do all like the goth eyeliner. But the goth makeup stuff comes for stage. I'm a goth musician, which means I don't care about the makeup. It was the art first, not the image. And now the image is everything, and people are stupid because the people throwing the image don't make any art. So it's a huge falsity, and it's a bunch of garbage. It's ridiculous. I don't believe it. They don't read. All they do is shop at Hot Topic and collect pop figures. It's ridiculous. Okay, so there's all this stuff that apparently I've been here, looted it, wonk, wonk. Ooh, wait a minute. Yeah, so that's not going to happen until I pass the quest. And to be fair, I've gotten really far on unlocking the star cores. You're supposed to use star cores to unlock the thing and so forth. I might do some research before I just go waste hours of like video and YouTube and whatever not, because it's cool to broadcast, but it's also a privilege of sorts, and I don't want to use up all my camera time. Foolish ass. YouTube is weird too. Like, I probably could start live streaming and then link it, because Facebook is being really picky about what it allows live anymore. So if you're an entertainer of any sort, let's say you're doing some rock music on the weekend, or let's just say you're doing garage work, like me. I play at least 4 or 5 times a week. I play both bass and guitar. Very good at guitar, pretty darn good at bass. I mean, I'm told I'm a very, very, very good singer. And then basically I've been in and out of goth bands since probably 1990, 92. My first goth band I was in was 92. I got in professional paid bands in 94. I almost scored a record contract with Cleopatra Records, which is a goth record company, back in 1994. And I backed out of it because I flipped out and I had some problems with my Asperger's and I didn't want to relocate and go across country in a van. I just really didn't want to travel. And it became more business than it became audio witchcraft. So I appreciated the more like moving the people and being there to be part of the moment. I didn't want to make albums. Although I self-produced and then on my own channel I put out a couple of songs that I sort of half-ass produced because I'm not very good at it. I sort of learned a little bit about producing. People are like, you just got to go online and learn it. It's like, yeah, but then you sacrifice the time that you do for guitaring. And people want you to be so multi-talented, they don't forget that in the world you only have so much time in a day to devote to whatever it is that you want to get good at. And that's no excuse. It's an explanation of how I find my time. I'll admit, my ADHD is so bad that I struggled with learning MIDI for rock music and patch setup. So I was just straight guitar stroker type, classic 70s sort of like goth and rock and roll and some metal. But people are too in love with personas, and so when they think metal, you have to have long hair and be raging all the time because that's supposedly a means of success. And the reality is you have bands and people like Machine Gun Kelly and stuff and so forth where it's just how enthusiastic and smart you are. It's really a classic image that now doesn't do as much work. So, or you get people that's all they do and they're not part of a scene anymore, so it's not really, today's metalhead isn't the vibe in the world that you used to get in the old days. It's a Viking, almost white boy thing that a lot of Spaniards and Latinos picked up as well. So metal went across like the Latino and the white community. And now those were times where people needed music to get through a day. It was therapy. Now everybody has their own things. Bands are harder to find. It's tough, you know. I want to get in another band, but it's really hard to find that now. Everybody wants politics. I'm libertarian, so people are like, they want you to be left-leaning in entertainment. Because the Christians don't support rock. And then liberals only support it if you sing their agenda, which is ridiculous because art is supposed to be ambivalent. So, whatever. So, anyways, God damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna look this up before because I know that there's some back entries. Here we go. Look, what I know is the back entries to this area, what would be like the liminal spaces. Is they're back here somewhere. Oh yeah. What does my character look like? Come on, bitch, go. See, that's me. That's not me. I don't play characters to represent myself. Actually, the way I made my character is because she's hot. You could even say like, you know. I like playing girls. It's fun. Guys are okay and predictable. I like playing girls, so it's always cool. Like I used to play. I got really high level and had a bunch of high level characters in World of Warcraft. I was a night elf female, and it was very good. I had a guild. We were called Dawn's Light. We were really big. We had a pretty big player base. We had a lot of active players on at once. We took screenshots. I had receipts. There's even forums we did. We were in Crush Ridge server. Crush Ridge server, PvP, RP PvP. And my characters were super high level. Well, they were up there. I mean, as high as you could be. And then until when the Ice expansion came out, the Lich King, then I popped it up to max cap. And then I kind of, after the Outlands expansions and all that, or the other expansions after that, I just didn't. I came in when the Outworld, what's it called? The one where they invented, they had like the space people show up. And you could start on that one, those weird people that sort of act like Indians. I forgot what they were called, but yeah. They have the long, they do the really cool, like the little dance, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, such a great game. I made so many friends. We don't talk anymore. I mean, that was a different time period. I was married, and then like when I wasn't cooking and cleaning and taking care of the house and so forth, because I stayed at home a lot, then, you know, I played a lot of Warcraft on the side. And I got a lot of stuff done. It wasn't like I abused my kids or anything. I was super, super, super busy dad. But I would squeeze in that evening time for like 5, 6, 7, 8 hours raiding, doing whatever. You know, it's fun. Okay, so let's do this. Now this is similar to the back rooms except for one thing. And people say, no, it's not. There's stuff, whatever. No, but it's considered a liminal space. Because once everything starts to look the same, then this could go on forever. You see, the brain gets sort of like pulled into its understanding and gets into a weird like panic. Okay, so this is the top. Maybe I just forgot because I was in a mind zone. Come down here. There's some generator shit. Now, okay. Can I just bust some of these open? No? Yeah, they don't do that in this game. There's something I'm missing back here that's supposed to happen, and I've done it before, but yet I didn't do it right this time. Ah, shit. Yeah, I know it involves coming down here. Oh yeah, I went around the other way using caps before I got the jetpack, but it is something to be desired. Okay, wonk. This is where he keeps his buddy. Pump control systems, and what he does is when you shut him off, he gets mad. Oh, wait a minute. Don't drop in the crap. Don't drop in the crap. Watch your radiation. Okay. I'm gonna find this out. Okay, I'm gonna find this out. Because Oswald. How to bypass Oswald in Kitty Kingdom in Fallout 4. Oh great, now I have to use console commands because I went to the funhouse too quick. Right. I did that. Enter the theater last. Right, and what's weird too is this time he hasn't said, I will go back in there and go ahead and turn it back on. Well, actually, I think he does it when you leave. That's the ticket. I think he pops off at you. Okay. But online, you know what, I should just watch a damn video. I hate delegating myself that. It sucks because I did it myself twice before, like a long time ago when the expansion first came out. And I'll admit, it was hard. I struggled. It was like I'd do a lot of back and forth tracking. He turns it back and forth on, and then it turned out there was like a time sequence of events, which it was critical. So okay, he comes through. You can come through here. There's all this here that I've already looted. Yeah. You can come through here. Employ X tunnels. Access tunnels. What the hell is that? I heard a access tunnels. Fuck, I'm going to go to sneak mode. Access tunnels. I have a suit of armor also that can make you invisible, but I don't wear it. Instead, I wear battle armor. Well, same. I'm wearing automatically used Stimpack while health is less than 25%. Or I like to use this invisibility synth piece See, hard to detect while you're not moving like this. Which is okay, right? It's badass, right? You wear it, see, and when you go into crouch, you go into this really cool synth thing. Really cool, right? But the only thing I don't like about it is when you're in first person or any person, look what it does to your menu. It's like, I wish they would fix that. Like, why would being in this state make your menus so impossibly bright that you can't even read it? Right? That's like a huge complaint. Look at that. And good luck looking at your map. I mean, right? I don't know. Gets a little bit frustrating. Okay, so as you can see, we would go back. Nerm and Nerm. Let's look into that shit. Okay, and then there's something else. I think if you leave this, before you leave this area, there's a second switch you can hit which disables his ability to actually shut it back off again. I think. And that's how I succeeded last time. And where I kept failing was I kept leaving the area, and then he goes, I will just turn it back on. Okay, explode fun house. Do the tunnels. I did that. Make sure to trigger the exit to the main park area. Enter the theater last. Right. Yeah, in this case, you'll need to use console commands to fix this. Really? So basically, I might have to use PC commands to fix a PlayStation 4 game. And I had this game on PC too, and I did use commands. I did use like no clip and whatever the hell and God mode and stuff, tinkering around, trying new things. I didn't beat the game in God mode because that's no fun, but nevertheless, you know, it was, you use Nexus and you get mods and stuff. So. Yeah, right now my body is fighting testicular problems, and it's kind of embarrassing. It's weird. It could be cancer, and it's scaring me, but it's nothing that I want to start crying about on a camera. Okay, right here he should be triggered, activated. You know, not like liberal tears triggered or anything, but like, or aggressive PTSD triggered. Okay, so now we go to the theater. Theater? Hope this works. That'd be lucky. That'd be awesome if I did that. I turned that off. It triggers me to go in here. He appears again. We get in a mix. That'd be great. I don't get a good feeling about it though, but because my game is glitched. See? Where'd you go? No? No? Damn it. And he didn't drop a key or anything. I think what happened is we got in one of those talk conversations, and then I talked him down by mentioning one of his dead ghoul friends. But what happened was he didn't. That was that. He left, and it wasn't a negative ending. He just went okay, and then that was that. So it's like, okay, is that the end of the story then? I guess no. Is this the meat of the glitch? Okay, let me see here. Have I even been up here before? Yes, I have probably, because it's looted. It pays to loot. I try to be a thorough looter, and in this game, it's an epic challenge at some points because there's so much stuff everywhere. I even come back over areas and I might find one or two things that I just did not get. Shut up. So yeah, I'm gonna shoot another video and look into this glitch. And there's certain parts of the game that are fun to spot. I might even timestamp some stuff just to show like where the bears get down. But you know, it's not a big deal. People might look into it, might not. Maybe someday if I join a band or something, then maybe I could upload actual like other types of videos that are a little bit more legacy stylized. You know, if that was the case. Don't know. I didn't know. Yeah, okay, so this is pretty much my cue to get the F out of here. Okay. Damn it. Yeah, if anybody does actually watch any of my videos, I'm trying to get back to more comments because I'll be honest, I was really sick for a while. So I was making these YouTube videos kind of half-assed. I don't have the best gear. You know, I don't... I'm not a rich person. I have things, but it's hard to explain. So I scrape by on what means. But oh yeah. So thoughts. Some of my thoughts. Yeah, let me look into this and see if I can unglitch him. So he should have appeared by there by the time I shut off the outside gas. And I don't know if I leave the area, then it just goes on anyways, because the game decides that since I'm not in the area and I haven't completed it, then it turns all the gas right back on. Maybe if I turn on the power too, that could have something to do with anything. You know what, you're faking it. I could tell. Whoa. Yeah, so I like this armor. It makes that weird clicking sound all the time. Hear it? Start moving. If you're creeping, this could drive you nuts. That, if I'm focusing on something, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go creep on this guy. Can I get a mod that disables that cloaking sound? Like, really? That would like, that, I don't know. It would bless my soul. Oh man. So yeah, then the mannequin theory, they talk about how the game designers, give me that. The game designers, when they, the writers wanted to make sort of all the mannequins, the gnomes, the bears, they're all like sort of possessed. They're living. They don't run around fast, but when no one's looking, you know, they get down. They're always caught in the act, like doing really weird stuff, very pornographic things, very adult stuff. It's kind of funny. And I'm sure the algorithm will be like, "Oh my God, this video is not suited for kids." I wouldn't. I don't. It's not suited for kids. I think I kept my swearing down to a minimal. And I'm not trying to make content for kids, but it's weird because then YouTube bounces you back and forth between two different categories. Whoa! Can I hit a car? Huh? No? Oh, can you blow up these cars? I wonder if, and wait a minute. If there's no power in Nuka World, then how in the hell are these things working? That's another little question I had. Just Come on, next one. No? Who's here? You! Suicide, no, don't hurt yourself. Dun, 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 dun. Don't become meat paste. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, I actually took some damage from that. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, if I break things, then they won't work. But if they don't work, I can't ride them. But I don't know if you can ride them, so it doesn't matter if they don't work. So maybe I'll break them. Do I get sneak damage? Will it give me the bonus because it's considered a mechanical monster? Mechanical monster strikes. Oh, damn it! I rebutted that. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, I don't even know if I can kill these things. Which is like, chicken. Ah. Nah. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna quit. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! How come the power, if the power is off, and that's fine, I get it, how come that is turning? Right? Was it solar powered? Come on. Yeah, the power is out. Right, the power is out. So, okay, yeah. And I just, you know what? I don't want to keep reading. That's the only reason why I have never finished all of the game in entirety. I've beaten the main quests. I've done all that stuff. I've seen what happens. But I've never done like all the quests together and completed the game entirely because so many glitches. I swear to God, every playthrough I try something different, but then I usually end up with some type of damn glitch. I went through the Brotherhood of Steel, and then there was problems. I reinstalled the game. 5 years later, did the quest line again, got through it, but that time all of a sudden had different glitches. It was like, God damn, pick a glitch, please. And so I got, new patches and stuff and tried to figure out what was wrong with that, and that wasn't it. Tried to change the code a little based on the advice of other people who worked on server stuff and game stuff and whatever. Oh, come on, man. How is there supposed to be power and these are running? See, this looks like this is running. Come on, look at it. See? Better, 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 better. So yeah, I don't care for that one so much. I like it, but I like using this one a little better because then I don't go into that weird thing. See, come on, people. This makes no sense. That's really pretty. I love blue. Even though it wears you out. Eats all your melatonin. That's why they say when you go to bed at night, you should have red lights, not blue lights. Isn't that crazy? Use pink or red. So far, it's a scientific fact that people speak of. Okay, what the hell? No, we're not doing this crap. Okay, yeah, see, this is a different location, so maybe there's something I missed here. But I think the game's glitched. I don't think this is gonna matter. You know? I'm wondering if there's something I overlooked that's in a different location that locks that and then sets that. Yeah, no, see, I think I was just here earlier. Excuse me. Well, Pooey Cock. Pooey Caca. When your rooster is covered with doo-doo and you have to chase it down with the hose because you hate working at the farm. I had chickens before. They're the dumbest thing in creation. Cleo. I'm gonna... Barm. No. No, because you stink. This is my alien baby. This is Cleopatra. My cat. This is my Sphinx baby. She's mean. No, she's not mean. Huh, you're sweet. You're very sweet. Never nerms. See? She's only about 1 foot long, and she's really tiny. See my bum. Nerm. See? She's little. I'm holding her, and she has a little curl tail. See? Are you a bitch? Are you a nerm? Yeah, I might change my video settings eventually if I do get any followings or people actually watching, but for now, it is what it is. What? See? She likes to sunbathe, and so she's mad that I took her from sunbathing. Anyhow, much love to everybody. I hope I figure out this little problem. I'm not sure how this is supposed to go, but I'll figure out what these glitches are. It is what it is. Anyways, peace out. Rest in peace.